Okay. Please download it. Okay. First, I'll let name again. Media talk here and talk for a second. Yeah. I'm gonna probably.
Now.
Yeah. Yeah. Here, I'll do. All right, you're good. You want to start?
Can I? Yeah. Hello. I'm with Remind. I've been here, so really nice. Real estate agents for over a decade now, and one thing I've learned quickly is you guys are very busy. I have a lot of stuff going on. Family taking care of others done. That's where we are, as you can see with the magazine, based for referral. The bottom up to folks that you do know, 51.
I was talking to a real estate agent just the other day that she carpools with some folks in her neighborhood, and she was surprised when she pulled up and there was a sign in her yard, in the kid's yard that she was picking up, and she was very upset because they were trusting her with the kid, their kid, to pick up and take to school. You'd think they would trust her with the listing. But she was even more upset when she figured out that, or learned, that they didn't know what she did for a living. I know that's sort of hard for you to, probably, I would think. You'd think you've got everybody touch point with a lot of different things that they would know what you did. But I run into that since I've been out with Reminder Media, a little more than you would think, just because, again, spending a lot of time, I'm not sure you guys are, but spend a lot of time on trying to develop those contacts that you don't know instead of the folks, the top 50 to 100 people that are in your core client base. NAR has some statistics that have given me on that
88% of people that are in closing. Fast forward 5 years, and if somebody taking
What, like national statistics? Just to me.
88%.
and the difference being the 76% that would not be coming back to you, and I can't claim being in different offices how that this magazine would in front of them. Hope on most of your business, a lot of your business would come from your core client base. So it's just about staying connected and being the go-to person for your client base. If you want to take a look at the magazine, you can see at the top, you get the very front, you get the compliments of line. that shows your face, contact information, and then right in the inside cover, you get the option or the ability, not just a form letter, you can actually create or customize a letter to each individual client that you have on our list. So up to 50, 100, 150 you could do if you took the time to do some type of personal letter to build those relationships as well. The reason this works so well is because it's considered or looked upon as a gift and not marketing. It's the way it's positioned. It has, you can tell, it's a great magazine, the look and feel of it. It's got great recipes, articles, etc. And if you think about, or I speak for myself, if I get a magazine in the mail, I'm not thumbing through it and throwing it away in, 5 minutes. It's going to stay on the coffee table or somewhere for 5 weeks or so, and people are going to pick it up and look at it 5, 7 times. Each time they do, they're going to see your lovely face and name and contact information. Again, it's a touch point to get them to remember to send information your way. NAR also mentions that each one of us has a 3 to 5 referrals from people you know each year. I guess I say all this, I assume that you guys probably heard all that. Off of. And yeah, it's on the back. I think first one is for access to our marketing group that gives you primarily a way to put in the top 50. So when you put in your top 50 list, that is exclusive to you. So if someone else in your group or across town wants to do this, but they put in the same address, they will can't let them have it. It's to you specifically. However many people get your people. So that's a $200. The activation fee $99. One is $379 per magazine. Typically, it would go off of how many issues, as would anything, the volume. But today it's $379 per magazine. It gives you postage. It gives you all the customization, access to our marketing team to put all that. Per magazine that goes out every other month. So for 18 months, that's 9 magazines, and $379 for a minimum of 50. That's $99 every other month. As you see on that sheet is a one-time mailing without commitment. There's no commitment with that. So try it out. $99. Marketing list, go through, since the person see, and then make a decision. Because you can do it one time, so it's 99 and move forward. The other thing, I was going to throw in a story that really quickly that you'll know it's working. We had a recent person that a lady, it was a customer, a client, brought in a chocolate meringue pie to the office. I'm sure Lily would probably take that, pass that around. So I can't promise you a chocolate meringue pie, but that's when you know it's working. It's you've got people giving you feedback, etc. The last thing on that is the digital version, which I've mentioned to several of you. I'm impressed here with the top line. That's where everything's going. the digital version, it is shareable through social media. It's marketed to you just like the magazine. It has all of your information. It's fully shareable. You can send it around, but also you can track the metrics. You can see who opened it, who's viewed the information, etc. Now that is in addendum to the print version. It's $39 a month. It goes out every month. Again, it's addendum 2, so you would purchase the print version and then the digital as well on that. So really, that's it. I appreciate your time. Just to wrap it up, again, that's all the sheet
that you're interested in it to fill out. It has all your information. I'll give it to Lily, or I'll take and give it once you're. I'm sure Lily could take care of it. But if there's any questions, I'll be here for. If you have any questions whatsoever, I'll explain in some detail that you can understand.
Yeah.
And thank you, Lily.
Well, thank you, Thad. Awesome. All righty. Make sure this is turned. Okay, so intro to Snapchat. So what? Snapchat has a YouTube channel. So essentially, 45 clips show you what it is, how it's different from a camera. Go to app, and then the lenses. It'll go through those. I just thought that kind of be like an easy way, just short clips. What we'll do, a little Samsung phone on the screen, and we'll kind of learn how to use those lenses, and then we'll just kind of go from there. But it's you guys will get a it. So, all right. Okay, so let's see here. What is Snapchat? This video.
Not that. It's the camera. It's a camera. Magic to your yard. Makes early a little more fun. Better than we do. Anywhere you go. And come with your very own mini-me. It's a camera with a map, so you can travel the world and commute. It can lead to adventure. There. It's a camera because a snap and a text. Snapchat is a camera. How you feel matters more.
Your life. Oh my gosh. So yeah, that's kind of like a rundown of it's a lot about like the app, and we'll go to that like gets more in depth. That's a lot that you can kind of go through navigating the app. Let's see here.
Serves as your home base and lets you navigate to every screen. Here you can capture photo or video snaps and share them with friends. On the left, you'll see friends. Here you can view snaps. You can even chat with friends, make voice and video calls. On the Discover screen. Here, keep up with pop culture and community. Memories below the camera is a collection of snaps and stories saved. Navigation buttons at the bottom help you quickly jump to friends, discover, camera. Tap the magnifying glass at the top and find whatever you're looking for. Tap on the profile button in the top left to go to your profile screen. The profile screen makes it easy to add friends, settings, and the story. Pinch your fingers to zoom out and explore the Snap Map. You can see what's going on or across the world. But it all starts.
So, that's kind of navigating through the app. Simple. On there, like if you go to the left, that's where you're going to see your Snapchat. If you go to the right, that's where you're going to see Discover. A lot of it's still Kardashians, and I love to see all the. You can see like news stories from like Fox News and stuff like that. And it's really easy. Okay, well, I just might not want to on Twitter through the feed. I just want to. I think that it would be really good to showing a house, like let's see, is walking around and things. Well, while you're taking a video, you hold that camera button and you talk while you're doing it, and it's just a snap. You're like, hey, I just wanted to let it know. Here's some really cool quick features about it. And what's really cool about Snap, save it to your camera roll, and then your face or whatever, if you want to show somebody, just a quick little snap, not like for a long you have to show. Let's see what else we got here. So we went through navigating it. Let's at how to create an app.
Creating Snapchat open to the camera. Record a video. Creating Snap, you can use lenses, filters, and with the world. If you want to see what's going on in the world, you can.
So, just kind of like a down. So the middle, you get. Well, you guys exactly where to get there. So that circle button on your screen. So it said is once you going to the automatic go search for it and pop. So right, either take a picture with it, or if you want to make a video. Yeah. Have an iPhone, sure, but not your iPhone is the one. It kind of but if you want to do a black and white filter or if you colorful filter, just brightens it up. The lenses are really cool. Earlier, I was showing some. Day there might be St. Patty's filter or like a heart filter or some that they kind of have, they change out. I love the dog filter person. Horrible. If there's a new movie coming out, kind of they'll show that like Wars filter. It's super, so we'll kind of go over the what else we've got. After you've created your snap, you're going to want to send it to. I want to put it on your story. So let's to send.
Groups. Snap story. special for the whole.
So, the difference between posting it to it's just directly wherever you choose to send story that you have on Snapchat. So let's say I have 50 in my Snapchat. My contacts. So kind of going click. For any, I post a story. Like I want to see it. Click and it's all my. So it's just a little easier. But there's some stuff that might be a little more private that you want to, just send to like your boyfriend or your friend or so. So that is Snapchat. Now you essentially take a picture and send it to friends. It's like, oh my gosh, let's accuse from a comment. Well, he can send a text really quick on so see how that happens really quick. Here.
We are playing the chat in Snapchat. It starts with a swipe. It's fast. Tap to say things you want, and we get. So you yellow can snap. Of course, we'll let you know if the person you're dealing with is here. Face to face. Conversation, the way it should be.
Yeah, so kind of chat. I think those bubbles that pop up that someone is texting back is essentially like the same thing with Snapchat. So it'll say Dale is typing, ... and then it'll pop up Dale. That's
should not be open. I mean, you can.
Yeah, your app doesn't have to be open for someone to see that someone's sending you a chat, and that's really that it's open all the time. It's just it's essentially like Facebook. Your Facebook app's not open, but your notifications. So it talked about conversations in there. It's a new thing with. We'll go over that later because I kind of just want you to get the conversations because that's kind of FaceTime in a sense. So let's see what we've got here next. That was the chatting part of Snapchat. These are really cool. We'll use these. Let's see here. They're super.
On Snapchat, there's tons of ways to get creative. Just tap or on the back lens. Lenses can turn you into something new or read in the filter view. You can add filters to your snaps to show off where you captured them. To choose a filter. After you take a snap, you can make it your own with fun like drawing, text, and stickers. You can even make your own stickers. Or decorate with Bitmoji. Your only limit is your imagination. Get out there and express yourself.
Those are filters and lenses. You will use them. All is to do the puppy dog face. I don't know if you guys, just an example, I don't know if you've seen Heather Land on Facebook. Well, she used a Snapchat filter. It made your voice sound really funny. Well, she is like an internet sensation now because of that filter. And she was just really funny, and now she's so the possibility of getting on there. Seriously, it can be. Guys, how to do that.
To add new friends, tap on the profile button in the top left of the screen. This is the profile screen. Here you can manage your stories, settings, and friends. You can add friends by searching for their username or from the contacts in your phone. You can also scan their snap code. Just point your camera at their snap code, press and hold on the screen, and add them. There's all kinds of ways to make new friends on Snapchat.
So there's like a couple of ways that you can do that, and we'll go over those whenever I've got the Samsung on the screen. But it said kind of like, remember Diana when I was showing you how to add friends, like when you sync your contacts in Instagram, you can do that the same with Snapchat. It's so much easier. Or you can, sometimes I have to add people by username because they might not be in my phone or might not want to put them in my phone or something. So you can do it that way. But usually I sync my contacts to my, in my Snapchat app. So if I get a new contact or something, it'll pop up there and I'll just add them really quick. Or you can do Snap Code, which is really super easy. It's really cool. A lot of like businesses might have it. Like if they have like add us on Snapchat, well, it's gonna it'll show the Snapchat logo and it'll have dots on it like it did in there in the video. And you just point your camera at it and you put your finger on the screen, hold it down, and it'll pop their profile up and you just add. It's really easy. Use the camera for anything on there. So all right, let's see what we've got next, and we'll kind of go into so snap codes. It kind of went through that. We'll watch a video on that really quick. It's really short. Let's see here. Just kind of an overview of what talked a little bit about last
You can
video.
scan snap codes to unlock new things on Snapchat. Just open Snapchat, point your camera at a snap code, and then press and hold on the screen. You can use it to add friends, unlock filters and lenses, discover exclusive content, and more. You can even make your own snap code to share something with the world. If you see a snap code, scan it. Who knows what you'll find?
So that's really cool. Like I said, like if you go into like a business or something and they have like a snap code and you want to add them on Snapchat, you can do that. So like for instance, it showed that little thing. There was something on the back of like a cylinder thing. Just do that and it'll pop right up. Sometimes it'll just even be cool little trinkets of those things that move on your screen. I'm not exactly sure what they're called. But you can like put them on your camera. It's really, really cool. So we're almost finished with these little videos, and then we'll kind of get into the app, and I'll have you guys start doing things on it. So stories. Let's see here. Let's see.
When sending a snap, you can also add it to your story. Your story is a collection of snaps that play in the order that you shared them. Your story includes snaps from the last 24 hours, so your friends can see your day unfold. To view your friends' stories, just swipe right to the friends screen and tap a story to view it. To manage your stories, tap the profile button in the top left. Here you can edit your stories and see who's viewed them. Tell your story your way.
So, stories, you can make your own, you can watch up your friends' stories, they can be anything. They can just be like, I just posted something on the United Real Estate Lexington story that we were doing this intro to Snapchat class. So like, let's say if you have like a really big day of showing properties, you know, take Snapchats in your car, only have the lights, don't do it while you're driving, that would be very dangerous. But, you know, just Snapchat your day. I use Snapchat a lot when I go out with my friends or something and take silly pictures together. And like I said, it's the last 24 hours, so it's not going to, you know, continue forever. It's going to go away eventually. But yeah, so let's go see what we've got next. Memories. So this is the last thing we'll go over, and then we'll kind of get into the app ourselves.
It's easy to save the snaps you want to hold on to. Just tap the Save button to save a snap to Memories. To view your memories, just swipe up on the camera screen. On the Memories screen, you can view snaps and stories that you've saved. You can edit old snaps and memories too. You can send snaps from memories to your friends, or add them to your story. You can even search to find a specific snap. On Snapchat, you can always look back on the moments that matter most.
Alright, so that's memories. A lot of the times what I'll do is I will, I'm a dog mom for sure, so I like to go take pictures of Macy, and then if it's like a super cute picture, I'm just like, I need to share that again. I just go, and it kind of, we'll go over it, but a memory, what it'll do on Snapchat is it puts it around a white box, and it kind of shows that it's a memory. More so than it's like a new snap. Does that kind of make sense? So while I'm getting this set up here, I'm going to show my screen to you guys, and we'll kind of go over some questions you might have. We'll add some friends really quick. Let's see here.
right, so let's go into Snapchat. So everybody open their app. At first, does anyone have any questions about the videos or just any general questions you have that you want to know about the app? So see, it automatically opened it up. You can see yourselves. Or look, reversible. Now you can see me. I'll kind of show you the little, the filter or the lenses really quick. So actually that is, let's see, let's go back. So if you want to do a lens, you have to hold down your face. So press the screen on your face. You see I'm doing that? Oh. You have to hold it down. Okay, sorry, it's not doing it. I think it's catching up with me. But that's how you would do that. You just hold down your face. And then the lenses will pop up and you just pick whichever one you want to do. So, do you guys see that? Like if you're, can you see it, Margie? Okay. So kind of on that left screen, sorry. It's very touchy. So if we click this little, box that looks like a snap, like look, Matt Conley sent us something. Let's see here, open it up. En route. I sent certain people about the Snapchat class, and I guess that was Matt sending a snap back that he was on his way. So, so here's my story up here to the top left. If you see down there, it says My Story. Click on it. That was my little Snapchat this morning to, I made it a little brighter. I liked how the orange, so that was just my filter I chose. So we can kind of practice. If you go, to get back to your camera, you just click the circle button. If I want to take a picture, I just click the circle button. And then my lenses, you see how it's changing? Black and white, Wednesday, that's a little filter. Flowers, it shows the date, United, just all kinds of things. Like if you go to Kingland will probably most likely have their own filter. It'll say Kingland at the bottom. Sometimes if you're in like Target or Kroger and you take a Snapchat there, if you click through your lenses, there'll be some that say Lexington, Kentucky. That's really cool. You know, that might be interesting to kind of, if you're showing a house or something, you take a picture of the house on the outside. If you want to show the location where it is, just swipe to the left and it'll probably show you Lexington, Kentucky, most likely. So to the right, there's my little filters. See how it popped up on my face? Everybody see it? I don't want to mess it up. My favorite, like I said, is the puppy dog one. And kids love this, by the way. They love it. See how cute it is? Everybody see it? It's so cute. Okay, so if you just want to exit out of it, just click the little exit button. To the right, those two little rectangle boxes, this is your Discover button. So as you can see, Kylie Jenner right there. This will be, you know, your other friends' stories, and then just like Daily Mail, iHeartRadio has one, just all Teen Vogue, E! News, just all kinds of stuff, Sports Center, and it's just kind of in a mix with your friends' stories. So kind of to get back, that memories, we watched that video about memories. If you just click the boxes under your little circle camera button, it'll pop up memories. I don't have the snaps part linked to my phone, but if you go to camera roll, it'll kind of show you, looks like Eli obviously has cute pictures and videos of Aya. So like if you wanted to post a cute video from a while ago, you could just click on one of those. She's adorable. And do it that way. So kind of to go back, your profile button, that's a really important thing. So if you just go here to the left, this is your profile. So in that little white ghost right there, you can always put your picture up there if you want to. You can, you know, just leave it. Sometimes you can do like short little videos, like kind of like a, I'm not sure if you guys know what, we could probably do a class on this, but the app, I can't think of what it's called, Boomerang. It's where, you know, Boomerang, it's like really fast snippets of yourself. I don't know how to describe it, but so yeah, let's see what else we got here. So back at the profile tab, you have add Bitmoji, which we won't go into Bitmoji until like the next little class, because that's a lot. You have to, you know, your Bitmoji is essentially like your own little cartoon character.
I was just doing that since I know all about Bitmoji.
Yeah, Bitmoji is very cool. It's like your own little cartoon character of yourself. And I love mine. It's got like short blonde hair, and you can pick out different outfits for it. And then once you've done your Bitmoji, there's actually an app for it, and you can add it to your keyboards in your iPhone or your Android. And you can send them. I send them to Dale all the time. Like if I'm like, I can't even, there's like a Bitmoji for that. And if it's like, I can't even today, I'm sending that Bitmoji, you know, so. There's food Bitmojis. It's so cool. So if you want to create a new story, you just click there, right there. If you ever need to go to settings, obviously the settings tab looks exactly the same as any other settings tab. Your name, your username, you know, you might want to click, you might want to make something like Diana Nash Realtor. You don't even have to do Realtor. You could just do Diana Nash or Fred Camjar 91 or something. It can be anything. I just did URI Lexington, so it's kind of simple. You can put your obviously put your mobile number in there. You can put your email in there, and then of course Bitmoji. Most likely your phone will walk you through how to do Bitmoji, but like I said, we can always go over that in the next class. So password, if you ever need to manage anything, contact, view my story, who can view your story. My Snapchat is set on private, just like all my other social media accounts. I'm not like a person that's just gonna, you know, there's creeps out there. There really are. So I have everything on private. And you know, if someone adds you, it'll say this person wants to add you, and you can accept it or not accept it. So kind of like Facebook. So that's kind of your settings tab there. Go back. You know, and like I said, if you're wanting to take a quick video, you just hold down this thing. It's going to turn red. I'm not sure why it goes back to that. So if I want to like add a little sticker to it, I just click this like paper thing that looks like it's folding right there. I put the time. I want to put another one. So we'll put Superman. See, you can just add all kinds of them. It's really, really cool. And then like, let's say we want to send it to some friends. We want to add some text. I'll just put practicing Snapchat like a pro. And really, one of the really cool things about Snapchat now is you can add it in either big text, glow text, rainbow text, which would probably match our screen. You can do it in italics, script. There's this really cool calligraphy brush. I think I'll choose rainbow, and then once you click done, you can either make it bigger or smaller. You just use your hands. And then I want to send it to some friends, so we click this blue arrow right here. I can add it to my story. We'll add it there. We'll send it to Miss Amy. Send it to Matt Conley. We can send it to Miss Bonnie Mays. And then once you're ready to send, you just click the white circle, the white circle with the blue arrow, and then you're done. Looks like we have one from Miss Amy. So once you receive a Snapchat, if you just receive a picture, it's going to show up in that red square, and it's going to be filled. Once it's open, it'll show you when it's open. So let's click it. That's Amy's in her filter. So it'll say press and hold to replay. If the person has that feature on their phone, like I have it, because my stories only last like 5 seconds. You can make them last 10 seconds, but that's about it. But there will be an empty red box, and that will show that you've opened it. It will also show the person you sent it to. It will show that they've opened it. If you receive a video, there will be this same circle box, but it will be purple. It will be a filled purple square. And then once you've opened that, it will just be an open purple square. And then if you receive a chat, that's going to be a blue square, filled square. Once you open it, like the other ones, essentially, it's just going to be an open blue square. You'll common sense, you'll figure it out, you know. So, any questions?
Are we live?
Yes.
Okay. When we go off, I want it.
Okay. Any other questions? I can always ask. We can always go more into depth. The only thing I wanted to show you guys, the last thing is our lunch is sponsored by Breads and Spreads, which is one of Rosemary's friends. She's a teacher. She's trying to get her catering business off the ground, so I'll hand out some cards. And then everybody who's watching this, please come buy a World Autism shirt. They're $20. And they're super comfy, and all proceeds go to Autism Speaks. So, other than that, we're done.
So, with Snapchat, a really good thing for you to do is to create a conversation, a question and answer. Like you can use one filter to be the dog or whatever, and you can ask the question. You know, what's the first thing I need to do to buy my new house? And then you have another filter, another character to give the answer. And you create this little conversation between two characters. And it's really cool. I've seen that done on Snapchat. And then at our United convention a couple years ago, an agent in Texas had created that conversation about recruiting. You know, why United was the best company, and this big hairy dog with the big mouth said, well, my company has, but we have fun. And then she had a response and showed some pictures. So you can do that with educating your buyers in a really fun way.
Yeah. Trying to get this thing to stop here.